Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What's up, Team Dink? We just got to the lake. It's bright and early, and today we're after really whatever bites. I'm good with rock bass, I'm good with bass, I'm good with bowfin. I don't really care. There's a lot of different species in this lake. We've got a lot of different gear, and we're just gonna go with the flow. All right, enough yipping and yapping. Let's start casting bass and let's go.
My guess is that the bass are gonna be fully locked on bed today. That's a guess, I do not know. I cannot make assumptions, but I would have to believe. Once the sun gets a little higher, I'm gonna stand up and kind of paddle around and look. Right now it's still pretty low, so it's got a pretty bad glare on the water. It's hard to see. Previous fishing trips out here, I've caught some really nice rock bass, so that would be something I would absolutely love to get into today. We are seeing lots of species now. Exactly what I expected. Crappie, bluegill, bass. I might switch plastics. This little crawfish is great and all, but I think something a little bit more compact will be better for multi-species fishing. The Trigger X Love Bug. I've had a lot of success on these things in the past. This one's just white. I figure just about anything should eat this. If I can't get anything to bite this, I'll just go to a Gulp Minnow, which you guys know I obviously like for multi-species at this point. Well, I didn't want to do it, but I'm doing it. There's fish. What do we got? I bet it's a meatball. Oh, it's a little bass. All right, we're starting the day off with a little largemouth. He took it right off the point. Wow, he's actually digging. Not a big fish. Oh my gosh, he just got me all wet. Definitely a very feisty fish, that's for sure. Well, he had like a little leech on him. Gross. Berkley Gulp Minnow, 1/64 ounce mule jig. It never fails. It's a multi-species madness rig is what it is. What is the next species I will hook and land on this little rig right here?
Rock bass.
Rock bass? Okay, Tyler's guess is rock bass. My guess is crappie. There he is. Okay. I bet that's a dinky bass. It's hard to say. Oh, it's a bluegill. Bluegill. 2 species. Little bluegill. He barely, I don't know how he got hooked. He's such a small fish, but we got him. All right. 2 species down. There's fish. Rock bass, I think. Actually, no. No. Jumbo gill, dude. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Look at that.
Nice.
Look at that, guys. That is a gorgeous bluegill. I gotta get a pic. That thing is just way too pretty. Probably sitting no deeper than about 5-6 feet, but it was right on this drop off all the way down to about 16. See ya, homie. That's a nice healthy bluegill right there. Oh, badass, America. There's a bald eagle up in that tree. Thank you for pointing that out, Tyler. That thing's sweet. I love bald eagles, man. Who doesn't? Oh wow, holy crap. I think these are a bunch of little sunfish or bluegill or whatever. Work it fast, see if they come smack it. Oh, dude. One came up and sideswiped it. Work it fast and twitch it towards the top. Oh, gotcha. Big old slab, dude. Oh my lord. Big old slab. Dude. I knew I'd get a crappie. There you go. Yeah, we gotta swim it towards the top, dude. I literally saw this fish come out of nowhere and just slaughter it. I love catching big slab crappie, dude. They're so fun. I'd love to keep these fish, but I'm gonna let them do their thing. They'll, you know, I don't really have anything to keep them with, and might as well let them get a good spawn in for future generations. I thought these were a bunch of little bluegill, and now we find out that they're actually big old slab crappie. My dad loves some crappie. I'm sorry, Dad. You're watching this right now and you're thinking, Ethan, put those in the freezer. I want to come eat them. I don't have a string or anything with me. I didn't necessarily expect to get into crappie like this. I should have known it was a possibility. Dadgummit. He didn't have it all the way down. I should have let him take that. I think we've gotten off of our school, unfortunately. They're swimming around towards the top of this grass. You know, you're not going to necessarily see them on the fish finder. What's probably more likely to happen is you're going to be paddling and you'll see swirls. Oh, there they go. Exactly like what I was saying. Oh my lord. I was literally saying you'll see all the swirls towards the surface, and then a bunch of swirls happened. Come on, come get it. I think I spooked him. Where? There he is. No! Dude, one right by my kayak. I set the hook like an absolute idiot, and these fish have really, they call them paper lips because they have like really thin mouths. And so you can't set the hook so crazy. You just got to ease into them. Push. There he is. God, I love these fish. Crappie are cool, man, and they're nice crappie. They're nice, healthy crappie. This one's not as big as the last, but I'll take a fish like this any day. I need to start netting these fish, apparently. Look at that. Probably a 10 or 11 inch crappie. Just real nice. Got them right in the top of the mouth there. They love minnows, man. That's one thing I know about these fish. Look at that. My Lord, that's a quality fish, dude. There we go. There we go, another one. Another nice slab. All right, that's the smallest one I've got yet, but look at how he ate that. Man, they are feeding up right now. It's crazy. Okay, quick little update for you. Obviously, I'm very pleased with the nice crappie that we caught. We could stay on that weed bed for a while and try to find them some more, but they're kind of a lot of work. You got to be paddling around, chasing them. Once you hone in on them, you might catch one or two, but then the school moves. They're actively feeding and actively moving. So I'm confident we could keep catching those fish, but what I'm gonna actually do is keep moving and grooving. Hopefully we can find some rock bass, maybe some largemouth bass, and just kind of keep the multi-species thing going. There's a little dinky bluegill up here. Got him. I sight fished this little bluegill. There's a bunch of them on this little bed up here. There was probably like eight of these guys. I saw him pick it up and I set. There goes a bass. Fish. Oh, that's a gill. I cast it up at a bass, and actually a pretty nice bluegill. Oh no, wait, is this a rock bass? It's a rock bass. All right, I'm about ready to drift in a tree, but I got my first little rocko. All right, I need a paddle. Oh gosh, that's my fourth species of the day. Got bluegill, bass, crappie, rockos. It would be really cool. What I'd really like to do at this point is catch a fifth species, especially if I can get it on this rig, because that's pretty cool, you know? One rig, 4 species, that's pretty awesome. I've never caught a yellow perch in here, but I'd have to believe there's gotta be some. Fish. Another rocko. Couple little rockos. Look how I got him though. Hooked him right in the noggin. See you, buddy. Meatballs. Hey, anybody want a meatball? I got you a nice meatball, yeah? There's a bluegill right there. Man, there's so many fish. There goes a bass. There goes a bass. God, they're everywhere. There's just fish everywhere right here. They're not big fish, but guys, with an ultralight, you can have yourself a blast and you can just catch, you never know what's gonna bite next, which is always fun. I've been thinking of this idea of what I want to do, and it's called the Mule Multispecies Challenge, and basically the goal is to, with one bait, catch at least 5 different species. And today we're right on the verge of getting there, but I'm trying to think what else I could possibly actually run into, and it's going to be pretty hard at this point to catch another species. There he is. Big old gill, I think, or a meatball. Is it a meatball sub? It's a meatball, and not a bad one at that. Little fatty. All right, see a meatball. I don't think there's pumpkin seed in here, dude. I haven't seen any. If there was pumpkin seed in here, I think it'd be game over. I'd be able to get 5 species. I know my friend Bob recently did the Mule Multispecies Challenge, and he caught 7 species. He had numerous types of sunfish. I think he had a redfin pickerel, crappie, bass. He killed it. Yellow perch. It's kind of a fun concept. I thought it would just be a good way to get out and really just fish for whatever bites and use something that will catch you anything. It's a way of encouraging everyone just to have a good old time and enjoy, no matter what the fish you catch, just enjoy the process. No! No, he had it in his mouth. I'm pretty darn sure that what I had bite a second ago was a green sunfish. Back home in Kansas, I remember I used to catch green sunfish all the time. I don't really ever find them here in Michigan. I don't know why. There's a definite bass on a bed over here. I think I'm gonna play around with him for a minute. Catchable in my opinion. There, he got him. Got him. I knew this fish was catchable. He was way too locked and he was aggravated from the start. Not a bad little bass, especially for 2-pound test. God, I love how many bass I've caught off beds this season with light gear. 5-foot ultralight, 2-pound test, and not a bad little bass. Ah, look at that, right in the noggin. I'll take it. Not a bad fish. That fish did not like that little minnow being on his bed. I knew we would find a bass on a bed today. I didn't know whether we'd catch him on a 5-foot ultralight, but that's kind of just my thing these days. Fish. Oh, just a little dinky bass. Micro bass. I'll take it. Actually a really pretty fish. Got some nice prominent lines. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Team Dink for the win. See you, buddy. There's a bass on that bed. And I'm sure he did not like me just paddling all over his bed, but he's still on it, so he's obviously locked. He's a nose down on it already. I am going to reposition. That fish is very, very catchable. There, he's got it. He hammered it. Another just about like the last. Oh my gosh. That's a blast right there, boys. That's a blast right there. Oh my gosh. I love it when they aggressively eat like that. That fish hammered it. Oh my Lord. Gotcha, buddy. All right, man, this has been like actually a really good little bed fishing bait because I can see that chartreuse jig really well. And then this guy they just hammer it. They like that little bait. Fish. What's this? Bluegill? That's a bluegill. Can't complain. I'll take a bluegill. But I'm looking for that 5th species, you know? All right. Endless action today. Endless action. This little rod and reel right here has been so good to me this season. I bring all this stuff and I think, well, I'll fish with my traditional bass gear. And then I pick up my ultralight, I catch a fish and I have so much fun with it that I just forget all about all the other gear I have with me. We're gonna go ahead and move to a new location and hopefully we can find some more fish that way. Last year about this time, we caught some really nice rock bass off of some docks that are coming up. Whether or not they're gonna be here, I don't know. Fish, what is this? What is this? Head shaker, but it don't look like a bass. It's a jumbo Rocco. Boom! Tyler, I need your measuring board. Look at this. Oh my jumbo. This is what we were talking about. This is the longest rock bass I've caught. I think that might be 11.5 inches. Get a hold of him. All right, let's see what he measures. 11 incher. It's my biggest Rocco, I think.
Yeah, probably about 11.5.
Wow. Best Rocco I've ever caught.
I don't remember what master angler size is.
It's all good. I don't know. I think a master angler is either 12 or 13. That is the fish I was after. Man, I'm stoked. Fish. That's a small fish. That's probably a gill. It's got to be a gill. That would be a gill. All right, right up in the shallows. Catch a rock bass, catch a gill within a couple casts. Oh, something's charging it. Got him. I saw that fish. That looks like a Rocco. Golly. Another meatball. Definitely not near as big as the last one, but a nice solid Rocco. Look at that. I don't think rock bass get near the credit they deserve. They're a cool fish, man. They're a real neat fish. I think they fight harder than a lot of people say, especially when you get them on the right gear. Just don't overfish them, you know? You could fish a rock bass easily with bass gear, and obviously it's not gonna fight hard, but you put them on 2-pound tests and a 5-foot ultralight, it's always gonna be fun. I saw the shape of just a meatball swimming towards my jig, and I didn't even feel the bite. I just set because I knew he had it. Today has been a fun day, just filled with multi-species. We've had a good day for crappie. We've had a decent day for bluegill. We've had an all right day for bass. And we're starting to have ourselves a little bit better day for Roccos. We're just kind of getting everything, man. Oh, there he is. What is this? What is this? It's a bluegill. I set the hook like crazy. Now I'm hand lining him in. Hand line, hand line, hand line. There we go. Another fish. Today's been wild. Today's been wild. He's right on it. He's got it. Sight fished. Golly, he's fighting real hard. He's fighting harder than he should. Not a massive fish, but a really fat one. Look how fat that fish is. God, this is why I call them meatballs, guys. Because they are just shaped like them. Look at that, he's just so fat. All right, see ya, buddy. They are fun, man. I like them. Bluegill just tapped it. Come on. There he is. Another Rocco. Why is this the land of the Roccos, you know? I don't get it. Man, this one's pulling hard. Another solid fish. Good times. It's been an action-packed day, that's for sure. I'm not seeing any bluegill over the about 4 or 5 inch mark. Fish. Oh, a little bluegill. What'd I say? A lot of fish this size. And so they're kind of short strikers, but I'll take them. I will take them. Never. Oh my Lord. big bass on a bed. That might be a 5-pound bass. I'm catching that fish. Should I try to catch it with my 2-pound test? I can't help myself. I think I might just have to. I'm like right on top of this fish. This is not sustainable, but it doesn't like my jig being on its bed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. That is why I shouldn't have fished with 2-pound test. Okay, it popped off, it broke. We're gonna fish for it with conventional gear. Okay, got the tube on there. It's nose down already. It doesn't like it, man. This fish is very catchable. Literally looks like a 5-pounder, but I don't know if it actually is. It might not be long enough to be 5, but it is a very large fish. It just mouthed it. It just mouthed it. Got him. I knew it. I knew it. It might not be as big as I thought, but it's a daggum biggin. It's a biggin. Barely hooked. Got it. Right in the bottom of the lip there. And look at that other jig right in its lip. All right. It looked so much bigger. How fat it is, if it was just a little longer, that would be a close to 5-pounder. But it's probably a 4-pounder. I would have loved to catch that fish on the ultralight, but it snapped my line immediately. I think I probably had a kink in my line, but ultimately I got my jig back. I got that fish, all good. Plucked it right off the bed. That fish was so locked, so catchable. That was awesome. That was freaking awesome. I gotta tie my little mule jig back on and get back to work with the 2-pound test though. Well, Tyler needs to get going, and honestly, I probably need to get going too. So I'll probably fish my way back a little bit. It would have been nice to get a 5th species, but I think I've gone ahead and counted that out as an opportunity. Fish. What we got here? It's pulling. Probably a rocko. Might be a bass. What is this? Rocco. All right, little meatball. All righty, easy release. What is this? A little largemouth? Oh my gosh, guys, look at old Sally right here. She's like a whopping 3.5 inches, and she liked that little minnow. All right, see ya, Sally. I've only got a couple more minutes. I got to get back. Oh, there we go. Fish. What's this? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Little baby bass. Little baby bass. First we caught Sally, now we caught her older sister, Susan. Hey, Susan. All right, see ya. The true last cast. Come on. One more, let's go. One more fish. Fish! Yes, crappie! All right. Okay. Okay. I'm glad I made that cast. All right, all right. Chill, 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 chill. Chill, buddy. Chill. All right. Right in the noggin. Nice crappie to end the day. I'll take it. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Beautiful crappie to end the day. See ya, buddy. Okay, all right, gotta paddle it in. Time to go home. Okay, I got the kayak loaded, I'm in my car, and I'm about ready to go home, but I gotta say this. Today was absolutely a successful day on the water. We caught a lot of fish. We caught 4 different species. We caught some really nice quality mixed in, so I am not gonna complain. I was really hoping to get a 5th species on that mule jig because I think it would be cool to get 5 species in one day, but you can count on me to do some more mule multi-species challenges in the future. And then the other thing I'll say is I would like you to try the mule multi-species challenge as well. So for those of you who have mule jigs, make sure to go out there, use 1 jig plastic combination and see how many fish you can catch on that. 2, 3, 4 species, that's awesome, but I know some of you can push it and get up in the 8, the 9, the 10 range, and I am super excited to see that. Okay, I'm rambling. I'm gonna go home, eat a turkey sandwich, drink a big old glass of water, and kick my feet up and relax. I hope you have a good day. We'll catch you next time.